I quit my job for a better work-life balance.
So, are you employed now? Do you have a different employer?
Actually, I have the same employer now. So I quit the job, and they're like, "Whoa, you can't quit. Everyone else quit." And they're like, "We'll find something for you." And then they did, and it was something in a different department that met all of my requirements. Completely eliminated all the travel, and still predominantly work from home.
I quit my job because just like everywhere else with the pandemic, we've been overworked and understaffed, but we've been overworked and understaffed before the pandemic started. And it just got to a point where I wasn't being compensated for the years that I put in, the time that we've been putting in, and especially with all the contamination that we could have come across. I work in healthcare. So I got to the point where I realized my worth and I went to get another job.
What are you looking for in an employer?
So what I'm looking for in an employer is someone who respects and values me as a person in the job and outside of the job, and doesn't see me as just someone who's just a warm body to fill a void.
You were on the job for, was it 7 years that you worked at the same place, and you quit a couple weeks ago?
Yep.
Yeah, and you're happy.
So much happier.
Have you found anything else yet?
Yeah, I actually got hired at St. B's.
Well, there you go. So you've already been able to find something, and hopefully, yeah, you'll be a whole lot happier going forward.
Me too. I hope so.
I quit my job because it was so demanding and hard on my body. I didn't have a lot of time with my family at home, working in the factory 6 days a week. So during the pandemic, I thought of something, my own business to start, and that's what I'm doing now.
Yeah. Tell me about your business.
I sell something called sea moss. So it's gaining a lot of popularity because of Kim Kardashian and people. It's like a health supplement. And I import it from the islands. It gets flown into Detroit airport by cargo plane. And I ship it and sell it all around the United States. So I've been doing that for about 2 years. It got to the point as well that I couldn't stay working my 9 to 5 and run my business. My business started doing better and bringing in more revenue. So that's why I quit my job.
All right. I'm guessing you're a lot happier now.
Way happier, a lot happier. Less stress on the body, less stress on the mind, more freedom. So yeah.
Now, I know that you work for yourself now, but if you were in a position where you were going to be working for someone again, what is it that you would be looking for in an employer that maybe that was lacking before for you?
An employer that's more so understanding. I think I didn't get that so much out of my last job, and I was there for 7 years. So I kind of wasn't happy no more. So an understanding employee, somebody who can make you feel like the work you're doing is important. You know, especially with a factory, you're doing the same movements all day, but you don't want to be looked at as a robot. So
I quit my job because I felt like I wasn't being fairly compensated for the work that I was doing at the job that I was doing. And then with also not being paid for my compensation and worked hours, that was the reason why I quit my job, because I wasn't being paid.
Have you found other employment yet?
Right now I have an interview with my local McDonald's just up the street from me. That's about it right now.
Yeah. So what is it that you would be looking for in an employer?
I'm looking for like an employer who's like willing to take what knowledge that I have now with like my with what stuff that I know how to do and take me further with